Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Contra 3, the Alien Wars, and it's time to finish up those last two levels of the game right now. So what we're doing today is we got this another one of these top-down levels, of which we got some really weird enemies in here. We got these are our new primary targets of the level, these weird ant-spewing, weird floor mouth things. I don't really know what the whole thing about that is, but it's kind of weird. Our primary weapon today, as usual, is going to be the flamethrower. And our main enemies, besides the weird ants that come out of that thing, are these giant centipede things. Those are really the only two enemies we have in this level. So I guess our role today has switched from being a cold-blooded assassin to being a giant can of Raid. I'm totally cool with that. So we gotta stroll about here with these weird, like, water currents on the ground and weird, like, swirly gigs, and we have disintegrating bridges because, that's normal. That's something that every civilization has. Then again, I guess, we are millions of years in the future, or maybe like a couple hundred years. But why would you even have that? What's the point of having a disintegrating bridge that, it goes away as soon as you walk on it? I don't even know why anybody would want that. But then again, this is like, the apocalypse. This is what the world would look like, I feel like, if the apocalypse was going on, or if we were being chased around by weird, like, giant centipede things that shoot bullets at people. So if you want to switch to the spread shot, you can do that. It works okay for the boss that we deal with on this level, but again, I will demonstrate why having the flamethrower is a better idea, because at this point it's always going to be the better idea from now on. Alright, let's take one of these bridges here. Weird swirly gigs. The thing that I like about this game, in contrast to the Super Nintendo one, is that the swirly things on the ground here aren't nearly as distracting as the ones in the Super Nintendo one. In the Super Nintendo version, if you stepped on one of these, it makes the entire screen turn. Not kind of throw your center of balance off. It makes the entire screen turn. So that is one thing that you really, really need to avoid in the other version. But here it's not so bad. They kind of give you a break. Wow, I almost died. That would have been really bad. But we're doing okay. We're doing an alright job at avoiding things. And I think that this is the last one before the thingamajig spawns. So here we go. Yeah. All of a sudden the water just stops moving. Oh, he got him. He killed him. So we've kind of seen something that looks similar to this, don't you guys remember? It's a little bit different now, though. If you shoot these things, they'll fire at you, so don't do that. The targets here are the eyeballs. So you don't even have to move. You can just stand where you're at here, and then just, shoot the eyeballs as you go by. And within no time at all, they usually pretty much destroy themselves, no big deal. You just go around the horn once here with your flamethrower. Oh, wow, I almost got hit again. That was pretty close to being bad. If you feel the need that you miss it, you can just go backtrack a little bit. No problem. Yet again, another extremely easy boss fight. Yeah, again, he's like, really? Really, guys? That was the boss you gave me, huh? Whatever. So, here we go, my friends. Time to do the final level of the game, which is also my favorite one. Let's go. So here we go. I don't really know what this is. I don't even know where we are necessarily, but these are the enemies we have now. They're these weird, like, alien-looking guys. They don't have weapons. Why, I don't know. You'd think that, if we were in the main boss's lair, that they'd at least have weapons of some kind, but no. They are like the prime definition of, the whole idea of, well, maybe if we run at him, then maybe he'll just die. Maybe he'll cower in fear and just die. So with this guy, I don't really know what his deal is, but he doesn't, his weapon is like shooting these flying shrimp at you. Flying shrimp of doom, of course. This is a level where they try to, there's a couple of areas here where they try to bait you into doing something stupid so that you'll die. And it usually involves, like, you'll jump too early, and then these guys will, like, they'll get you in a weird spot, and then you'll end up hitting one of these guys, and you can't really shoot him. So you gotta be careful. Don't take the homing weapon, because it's not gonna do you any good. I like how sometimes when you go to, like, a different area of the screen, they just keep on coming, by the way. There's no end to it. But I love when these guys, like, they jump. They look really awkward when they jump. They, like, don't move their limbs at all. They're just like, hey, look at me, I'm jumping. Again, the flamethrower, best option ever here. There's no reason to have any other weapon here whatsoever. There's just not. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to, yeah, we're going to switch over to the spread shot. I don't really necessarily have a huge reason for doing this, but I just wanted to switch up the relationship a little bit here. I mean, we've been sitting on the flamethrower for quite a while now. The key for this, make sure that you get on his legs like what I'm doing right now. That's just, it's the best option that you can do. And as soon as he starts shooting those weird bacterial things in the air, you just got to start firing at him. Oh, I'm not even hitting him, actually. Oh, crap. I was too close to him. Didn't realize that was what was going on there. You got to make sure that you're back far enough that when he shoots those things, that you can actually hear him taking damage. Just listen closely. Okay, there we go. That's how you know. It makes that weird, like... But yeah, you can definitely kill him in one sitting without taking any damage whatsoever. So it's definitely... It's something to think about. We can put it that way. So we got one more of these guys to deal with. He's going to shoot some more of those, you know, flying crustaceans of doom at us. I always wondered, like, why... Of all the things that, like, a minion of hell or whatever region these guys are from could have as a weapon they'd shoot at you, does it really have to be these, like, crustacean things? Like, what's the point? Oh, whatever. Here it is, my friends. This is the final boss of the game, so be careful. In the beginning, he doesn't really shoot any projectiles at you besides these weird, like, arm appendage things that are, like, smiling at you for some reason. I don't really know what the whole thing about that is. But be careful, because from the sides of the screen, they're going to throw some enemies at you, these guys here, so just, you know, keep your eyes peeled for that. I don't really know how our faceless hero here really knows what he's doing, because he doesn't have eyes. I guess he's going off of pure instinct. He just knows, you know. Never question this guy, because he knows what's going on. I'm going to waste a bomb here just because I haven't used one really over the course of the game at all, so just trying to give these things some use. I'm only going to use one, though. I made a vow to myself at the beginning of this that I wasn't going to use any, but I just wanted to give you guys a demonstration of what it kind of looks like and what type of damage it really does, which is not very much, by the way. You think for for a nuke that it would actually do, you know, comparable amounts of damage. So when you get rid of these little arm things of his, he's going to start unleashing this flamethrower thing of his. So be careful with that. You don't want to be in the way. You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off. Or his, I guess. Not really ours. This is where having the flamethrower would have been a better option, because you could pretty much torch him in no time flat with this, but I decided to switch it up a little bit, because the flamethrower is not really as good of a weapon for taking out the little mini-boss that we had a little while back, so having the spread shot was actually not a bad choice. And you can still take him out pretty quickly with this. I mean, it's not like the spread shot's a bad weapon to have, it's just, you know... The flamethrower just, you know, we've already shown how completely overpowered that weapon is, so... Oh, shoot, it's the bottom of the 9th for... Oh my gosh, we killed him! Yeah! As his face is still there, he's like, oh, well, I'm kind of hurting pretty bad. I'm gonna go back and repair myself. I just love how, like, he doesn't actually look like he dies. Like, he starts exploding, but he doesn't. Congratulations! Fighting with all your skills, you have defeated the forces of evil and their leader, the Red Falcon. Your weapons rest as the celebrations all over the planet commence. I didn't read that right, but who knows? Perhaps one day the dark forces will return and Earth will need yet another hero. The end. Ugh. Look at that. Yeah, man, we did it! I did it! Because nobody else wanted to help. Okay. It kind of makes you wonder, though, like, was he the only human left? Because if that's the case, I mean, the world's still going to end anyways. There's no women left. I mean, how's he going to repopulate the world with nothing? But yeah, that was Contra the Alien Wars, my friends. It's a great little game. I mean, it's one that if you play it all the way through, and you're pretty good at it, you'll beat it in like 25 minutes, tops. But it's fun, it's a nice little challenge, you know? Especially if you play it on the harder difficulties, you're in for a real treat. I can only imagine what it's like on Maniac difficulty. So, I would imagine the bosses just take a lot more damage to kill, and they throw hordes of enemies that are nearly impossible to deal with, but, you know, it's a fun little game. I think that they really did a great job with this. And I think it's a little kind of one of those little diamonds in the rough. If you find it, then it's a great game to play. It really is. So I don't really know what game I'm going to do after this. If you guys saw the update video that I did recently for this, I'm kind of in a little bit of a little thing of doing, you know, short little portable games. So I might do another one that's another little fun one. So yeah, thanks. This is your host AMF1534 saying thank you guys for stopping by and watching. And I will see you guys in the next one. So you guys take care, and I'll see you later. AMF saying peace out, guys. And go White Sox. Did they win? No, it's still going. Okay, never mind. Do I have to like hit start or what? I guess I do. Yep, so there we go. That's it, my friends. You guys take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.